Appreciate it.
Let me see. Now you say you got some books out already.
Yes.
Okay, let them know what you got out and how they can get it, and
Well, let me see. I don't have all my books here, but um, some recent releases in 2021, excuse me, in 2020, I released two books. The second in a series, the first one is called Eluja, China into Religion and Philosophy, Volume 2. And, this is a text that really just kind of reanalyzes a lot of African concepts, especially in ancient Kemet, and utilizing modern African languages and cultures to reanalyze and come to more accurate interpretations of ancient Egyptian phenomena as a result of those relationships, those historical and linguistic relationships that I talked about earlier. That, for example, Teofilo Benga and others like Sheikh Anta and Abu Bukri Mausalam and others, Jean Claude Mboli, have been able to um, solidify over the years. And so a few months later, I released towards a comparative dictionary of Chicam. Chicam is a Chiluba Bantu way of saying the word Kemet. All that is explained in the text in modern African languages. So I'm working towards, as a long-term project, developing a database to help scholars um, better find cognates and establish relationships between various different African languages. And so this is one thing that we just don't have at the moment in a digital space is this comparative, dictionary. And so uh, these are just, kind of a compilation of many of my comparisons that I will, go back through and reanalyze and think of a way in which this can be utilized as a foundational um, apparatus to make this online comparative dictionary. So that's what this text is for. And previously in 2019, me and two other brothers, brother Wujawu, um, excuse me, Wujaru Iri Ma'at, and then my brother Sanjeti Ankh Ra. We participated in a discussion at one of the ASCAC conferences in New York, and we were part of a debate on the meaning and the etymology of the place name Kemet. And so we took the position that the word Kemet itself, there's no evidence that it is rooted in a word for black. And so this is the contention for the debate. And so when we came into the debate, we wanted the public to have a text in which they can reference for the essentials of our argument. And so this book here, a contribution to the debate on the meaning of the place name Kemet. And we call ourselves the Shimsu Heru Research Team. So it's me, Brother Wujawu, and Brother Sanjeti of the Amara Squad. So that's one text. And I just released on November the 6th this text here, Chiluba Maweja, Yoruba Orisha, an ancient Egyptian Ak, an exploratory etymological study. And, this also signifies the launch of the Martin Delaney Center for Egyptology. And so this is going to be an online center. Hopefully one day we can get a brick and mortar, uh, that we can kind of build a library and research center for people to come and 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 do their research on Nile Valley civilizations. Um, and so that's this text here. And so it's just this is more so a linguistic text demonstrating that the word Maweja, the Yoruba word Orisha, and the Egyptian word we pronounce as Ak or Aku is really the same word, and the underlying implications for uh, for that relationship. And um, so that's this text. And even though this isn't my text, I started a publishing company called Madhu Indela. And so one of the first texts for the publishing company is by Dr. Shalimalima Mukinge. And this text is called Muntu Wan Zombie, Portrait of Human as God's Special Creation. And so he is from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and he is of the Luba people, the Baluba people. And so, you get some insights into Baluba religion and culture here. But not only will you get insights into Baluba religion and culture, you'll also get it in the context and comparison of other African groups. So whether you're talking about the Yoruba, whether you're talking about the Akan, ancient Egyptian, the Zulu, other Bantu speaking groups in the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Bambara, we'll have all of that is in this text. Even the Dogon, he even utilizes some information about the Dogon, and so it's a very critical and important text, and I recommend everyone get it. So you ask the question, where can they go to get these texts? You can go to madhuindelapress.com and get these and order these texts. And then if you're out of the country, I recommend going to Amazon and ordering from there. So the shipping will be cheaper than as an individual until we get on Amazon level. Uh, we can do that wholesale shipping. If you're out of the country, I would go with Amazon.
Okay. Wow, man. I'm definitely gonna have to check out some of your work, man. You're
Mhm.
dropping major knowledge on them. So